Hello, guys. I hope you all are doing good. So, today, here, I'm coming with something a different topic that is a Django REST framework. So, what is a Django REST framework, right? So, it's a nothing but it's a very powerful toolkit which is used for building web APIs by turning the Python data into JSON response. What is JSON's response? That is nothing but JavaScript object notation response. So let me show you the official website of the Django REST framework. You can see here by writing this Django REST framework.org, you will get the official website and you can use for your own purpose if you want to know further more about it from this site. Okay, for using this Django REST framework, remember to install the Django REST framework, and for that you have to write the command that is pip install Django REST framework. And always remember that in the install app you have to write REST framework. So let me show you the project which I have made. Here what you can see that, let me just short it, clipped it. Here I have made a project that is code, and inside this code project, inside the settings, I have declared the REST framework and another app name that is basics. So what is basics normally it is doing here? That is a app which I have created. You know in Django that for creating project we have to write the command that is Django-admin start project, then the name of the project. And for creating any app name, we have to write Django-admin start app, then the name of the app. So here I have given the name of the app that is basics. And inside basics, you can see here my views file. So inside this views file, what I have did is that from REST framework.decorators, I'm importing API view. Okay, so what is API, right? API is nothing but it is an application programming interface. That is, whenever a user give any API request from the front end, then it should connect with the backend. For that purpose, we are using Django here. And also we are using the famous toolkit that is the Django REST framework because this toolkit is used for building web APIs as is a simply just in a simple manner it converts the Python data into JSON response. You can see here that I have used a decorator that is at the rate API view get. So this is decorator makes the index view. You can see the index view a proper API endpoint that responds to GET request. We are using GET request because we are just giving the data to the server. That means this data will be shown in the browser, that is in the front end. Here there is no concept of template as we have before used to render the HTML template, right? We have used the render function for rendering the template, and we were just passing it and showing the template page in the front end. But now we will do in some different way. We will just pass the data in a JSON format. Here we are using the response class from the Django REST framework, which helps to format the data into JSON's response. So this is the main logic going inside the views file which is defined inside the basics app. Now inside the urls.py what we are doing? We are just from basics.view we are importing the index, and inside the urls we are just declaring the path. that is a route to the index view from the basics app. That is, whenever we will click here, it will automatically go to the views file which is mentioned in the basics app. Now, the main logic which is going behind is that, let me first show you how to run the code. So for that, let me just stop the server. Let me do migration. Okay, so we are doing python manage.migration so that there is no changes detected. Now we will do python manage.migrate, so there is for any authentication or any sessions purpose we do this thing. So like apply, we have applied all the migration for an admin authentication, content types and sessions. Now we will just run the server. So our API endpoint was like API index. You can see we have got the data which we have just passed using the GET request. You can see that is it is a GET request and the content type is JSONs, and this is the data which we provided. We have passed the data as a dictionary format. So what is the main logic it is working here, right? So for that we will understand in a very much simplified format. What is happening here, that whenever the user is hitting this API endpoint, then it is coming to the project urls.py file. So when it is coming to the project.urls.py file, then the Django matches this request with the URL which I have mentioned here, that is in the API. That is, whenever the user is giving the endpoint access, then it gets mapped with the API here, and whenever it got mapped, it is coming to the urls.py file which is mentioned in the API folder. And when this inside this, then Django finds the index path should be routed to the index view. That is, whenever it came here, now it will route to the index view which is mentioned inside the basics view py file. So it is coming here. Now inside this view function, the whole logic will work. Then we will pass this course in dictionary format and we will return the response in JSON format. That is, the response class will turns that dictionary into a JSON response. And the client, that is whether the browser or the postman, will receive the JSON response with the course information. For this project, we are not using the postman tool. We are just simply showing the data in the browser. As you can see here, we are showing the data in the browser. So this is the whole logic it is going here. I hope you have understood this. And the next video I will show you how you can get the data or post the data using, or update or delete the data using Postman. And stay tuned to the next video. Bye bye. Have a great day. And let's see in the next video what will be the most exciting topic which will come. That is, we'll use it with using a different tool, that is a Postman.